A.B. Leonard Fournette, Tom Brady. Geez, he's got his 7th ring, guys, after completing 21 of 29 passes for just over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns without a pick. Brady was also able to avoid all but 1 sack in the 31-9 win. So, Shannon, you're up first. Please give Brady a letter grade.
Can't wait.
For his performance at Super Bowl win last
Yeah, but this is an individual test. We're not talking about what he did in the regular season. It's not talking about what he did in the playoffs. We're talking about this with the Super Bowl. Each playoff game is an individual test. And in this test, I gave him an A.
You did?
I did.
He shocked me again.
Skip, he was not asked to make difficult throws. If you look at it, he only had 2 throws where he had to put the ball in the tight windows. And you said he's one of the better thrower of tight window throws. He was only asked to put the ball into 2 tight window throws. Mahomes, on the other hand, had 10 such throws. And so when you look at it from that point, Skip, the thing is that Tom Brady does is that he makes very good decisions. It's like, okay, y'all want to take this away? Okay, Gronk, get your 6. Okay, Cameron Brake, here's yours. Leonard Fournette, I need you right now. Boom. So it's no hesitation. He doesn't have to force feed. And I thought what Mahomes tried to do early, Skip, he did. He tried to get Mecole Hardman involved. He tried to get other guys involved because they were doubling. They were taking some of the big guns away, Kelsey and Tyreek. But the moment was too big for him. You could see the moment was too big for Mecole Hardman because he didn't realize what was going on out there. So I gave Brady an A. The play action was working to perfection. They could run the ball with Roe Jones. They could run the ball with Leonard Fournette. And so now you can run the football the slightest of play action. And you get Gronk on the slide right wide open. You get A.B., you get plays, guys making plays, Mike Evans, wide open on the over route. So, Skip, I gave him an A. He was 21 of 29. No, he didn't throw for 300 yards. He had barely over 200. But that was the cleanest. I mean, I was shocked. They put a stat up, said he had 2 incompletions back-to-back. The first time all night, but at that point in time, hell, he was 20 or 26 at that point before he had 2 straight incompletions. So by that time, he had aced it. He was just sitting in there because he didn't want the teacher to think like he knew everything. He had finished the test long time ago. Skip, you know, sometimes you're in class, you know the answer, you don't finish the test, and you just sit there, you just feeling around because you don't want the teacher to think that, you know what, he think he know everything. But I was finished 15 minutes ago, lady.
I don't know that feeling. I made a lot of A's in my time, but I was overachieving. I was grinding to the buzzer.
Well, there were some classes, there were some classes, my government classes, my poli-sci classes, Skip, that I was like, yeah, I felt real comfortable with this. But I'm just going to sit here. I've been doing a minute, guys.
So, will wonders never cease on this show?
Whatever.
My man Shannon Sharp just gave Patrick Mahomes an F. And my man, Tom Brady, an A for their Super Bowl performances.
I would tell you, like I tell you, when you say I gave Dak an F. No, he earned that F. He earned that. My homeboy earned that F, and Brady earned that A.
Okay. Well, you have one-upped me again. I gave my guy, Tom Brady, a very objective A- for his performance because I thought he missed 3 or 4 throws with overthrows that he doesn't always miss.
You're going to be cautious, Skipper, the game like this.
Okay, it's just a little over. He even threw to the 4th-string tight end. Remember the kid Hudson?
Yes,
He's in the end zone, and he's got a step.
4-7, right,
And it missed just by 6 inches off his fingertips, and it was a bit of an overthrow. I just don't know if the kid could have made the play. It was just a little long. And he was a little long on the 2 Mike Evans throws that got flagged. And again, could have gone either way.
He had one to Chris Godwin that Chris Godwin caught, but he ended up being out of bounds.
A little too far. Just a touch too far, and Chris couldn't get his feet down in time, running backwards, basically. Okay, so just for those, I'm going to go A-. But I believe that Tom Brady is not getting enough credit for what he did in mere presence last night because he led that team from start to finish. Body language, calls changed at the line of scrimmage. And I give him part of the A- I give him is for getting in Honey Badger's face. I think his team needed that. His team needed to see Psycho Tom come out. And again, I thought he deserved a flag for it just as Honey Badger got the flag. But it's one of those message incidents where your teammates are saying, the 43-year-old did that?
Skip, do you realize the 4 pressures that he had on him last night was the fewest of any of his Super Bowls previously.
Okay.
4 times was the least he had been pressured in all of the Super Bowls.
Which was why, for the first time in 7, he did not need a game-winning drive in the fourth quarter or overtime. This was a butt-kicking. This was a blowout. The game-winning drive, I don't know which one you want to call it. Maybe it's the one at the end of the half that puts them up 21-6. Right. But the point is, it came much earlier than the fourth quarter.
And the game was cut, Skip, because it was a blowout. The game was really never close. I thought I was going to get one of the greatest games in Super Bowl history. But the game was kind of anticlimactic. I mean, look. Yeah, I picked the Chiefs, but that's not why it was. It was like the Chiefs could do nothing. It was a lot, the penalties, I was like, more laundry on the field. It was like, it wasn't, Skip, this is the first time that we had a Super Bowl MVP, a regular season MVP, playing against each other.
Okay, but what was your concern for Tom Brady? What led you to pick Mahomes into Chiefs with all your might? Were 3 interceptions thrown at Lambeau Field in the third quarter.
I felt that they could get some pressure, but Skip, I didn't know the Spags was going to go completely away from the pressure that he did. Skip, like Todd Bowles went away from what he did. Spags went totally away. He had the pressure one time, and then you cannot let Tom Brady get comfortable, Skip. You know that.
So in the Super Bowl game, he didn't put up spectacular numbers, but he threw for a grand total of 0 interceptions. Right. 1 got negated by the holding.
And 3 touchdowns.
But the point was, even the interception Honey Badger did get that got nullified, it was a tip ball. It just got tipped up in the air. And I didn't see him put the ball in harm's way after that.
And that's why I gave, but hey, I know you talk about some of those throws, but that's what Tom is normally really, really cautious in a game of this magnitude because he realizes, Skip, turnovers, you pay a premium. He realized because he saw in 28-6, 28-3, the turnover turned this thing around. When Hightower got that strip sack on Matt Ryan, that turned everything around. So Tom knows that if I take care of the ball, there's a great chance this team, the way they're playing, they're not beating us tonight.
I'm not going to force the ball to Mike Evans. I'm not going to force it to